In this part, we are going to talk about button overlay. On the screen here we have a sprite, followed by two buttons and then another sprite. These are all on different layers. We have covered how to create buttons and sprites in other videos, which you can view on our YouTube channel. We're going to head over to the Properties window and fill in onPressed Enter, onPressed Leave, and onClick for these four objects with onSprite1 focus, onSprite1 lose focus, onSprite1 click, and change the sprite1 to sprite2 for the second sprite. For the button objects, we are going to put onButton1 focus, onButton1 end focus, onButton1 click, and for the second button you change it to button2. Next, we need to launch the IDE. Once we have Visual Studio open, you can run local Windows debugger from your component's code and test the click functions of your sprites and buttons in the output window of Visual Studio. There are four actions with this, which are pressed, when the mouse has been pressed on the sprite or button; lose pressed, when the mouse has been pressed on the sprite or button and the mouse moves away; end pressed, when the mouse moves away from a button after being pressed; clicked, when the mouse clicks on a sprite or button. If you have a look down in the output window, you can see that this tells you when a button has been pressed, clicked, end pressed, or loose pressed. At any point in a callback, you can call end mouse bubble on the sprite. This means that only the sprite with end mouse bubble is called back, and this will mean it halts all messages further down the layer chain. It looks like this in your component's code. As you can see, you can comment out the end mouse bubble so multiple objects close together can be pressed. If you go back to MobileMill and go to the Properties window, you can set the layer min click, setting a layer below which no mouse clicks will be handled. You can also set the distance min click, which is the distance past which no mouse clicks will be handled. Both of these are under functionality and are set to 1 in 10,000 respectively.